My name is Mark Storella, and I'm the United States Ambassador to the Republic of Zambia.
Okay. And
I'm Priscilla Hernandez. I'm the Public Affairs Officer here at US Embassy Zambia.
Okay. Well, I'm going to completely improvise this interview.
Let's go.
Last night, tell me how that went with Mahogany Jones and your residence, or is it what facility was this at?
That was at my residence, at my house, and we had about 75 people. And we invited a group of people for whom this kind of music, I think, is really new. It included the Vice President and the Second Lady of the Republic, several ministers, a lot of diplomats, but also people from the art scene here. So it was a mixed group. And it was a soft opening, in a way, for Mahogany Jones and her band. It was their first performance on this tour, so I think they were a little bit nervous, too. I thought it was great for a number of reasons. Mahogany Jones really quickly connected with Zambians and connected with the group she was with and started talking about some of the things that are special about Zambia. The fact that Zambia has a lot of tolerance. It's made up of 73 different tribes. This is a country where people are actually quite respectful of one another compared with a lot of countries around the world. And she talked about that right away. I was amazed. Her first number, she actually composed a poem and performed a poem extemporaneously for the whole group, which I think they really liked, talking a little bit about the group themselves and what she saw in Zambia.
Wow. So you're pretty much on top of this. What do you, I'm
not
just
sure what
shooting
you mean by
questions.
that, Slav.
What I mean by that is, what do you personally like? Kind of music? I mean, you
Well,
sound
I
like you
like-
know her music. I mean, this
No,
is...
you know what, Slav? I really don't know her music. And the truth is, I don't really like rap that much, which I know better. I think hip-hop is much more, for someone like me, you know, I'm an older person. For someone like me, hip-hop's much more approachable. And I got two young boys, two teenage boys. They like to listen to hip-hop. They like to listen to rap. And one of the things I like...
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. You think so? Well, one of the things I really like about Mahogany Jones's music is that a lot of that music has a lot of negativity in it, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, to me, a lot of misogyny. And Mahogany Jones is not about that at all. She's about empowering women. She's about trying to do positive things. I think she's about appreciating a positive side of life. So I like the message.
I'll tell you something interesting. I was up at 4 a.m. last night, this morning, chatting with someone in Snoop Dogg's camp. You know, who's just basically been following me and wants to know more about this trip and all this stuff. So I mean, you know, you never know whose heads are going to turn and how.
Well, that is interesting. I mean, Snoop Dogg's one of the real leaders. I wonder, does Snoop Dogg know Mahogany Jones's music?
Well, that's a good question. After this, you know, I mean, I think this the whole point is the State Department, from what I understand today, is really in the business of bringing live touring. They're the Live Nation of, as far as pertaining to Africa. So I've tried to do live touring out here for artists named Nas and Damon Marley, and it was like running into a brick wall.
Really?
In many ways.
Well,
because private sector obviously is just this is not the greatest place to do business.
Well,
but
you shows what there's different business. Secretary Clinton has been very clear with all her ambassadors around the world. She's told us that she wants us to reach out especially to two groups. On the one hand, women and girls, and on the other hand, young people very broadly. So we're not in the business of making money as such. We're in the business of building bridges, getting to know people, creating bonds that will last beyond, and having some influence, especially in empowering young people, empowering young women. Mahogany Jones is a perfect kind of artist for that.